There is a breed of discipline so rare, so absolute, that it makes people look at you with genuine unease. And today I'm handing you the blueprint to achieve it. You've seen that person, haven't you? The machine, the one who never malfunctions. They wake up at the exact same second, execute the exact same routine, and simply never stop. While the rest of the world crumbles by week 3, they are just getting started. While the masses make excuses, they make progress. And you know what people whisper about them? That's not normal. They're right, it isn't. There is an ancient protocol forged by Zen monks in Japan that engineers this specific type of terrifying consistency. They call it Gyoji System, the practice that sustains itself. Once you decode this, you will never fail a goal again. But there is a price. This system isn't for the weak. It demands the execution of the version of you that currently exists. But before we dismantle your old life, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and comment below with the one habit you are desperate to build. This proves to me and to yourself that you are actually serious about the work. Let's begin. Chapter 1, The Awakening. Let's talk about a guy named Elias, smart, ambitious, successful on paper, but flawed. He suffered from chronic inconsistency. The gym, he'd quit after a month. Reading, he'd buy the book, read the preface, and let it collect dust. The cycle was a predictable tragedy. Monday brought fire, Wednesday brought negotiation, and Friday brought surrender. Sunday was spent lying to himself about next week. Elias tried the apps, the rewards, the accountability buddies. None of it worked. Why? Because he was fighting a war against the very architecture of his own brain. That is, until he uncovered why Zen monks can meditate for decades without missing a beat. It wasn't willpower, it was something far darker and far more effective. Chapter 2, The Monk's Secret. Inside the Zen temples, there is a law that sounds simple but shatters everything you know. Gyoji, in translation, continuous practice without a gap. Without a gap. Do you understand the weight of that? It means that since the 13th century, at 3:30 a.m. sharp, a bell has rung at the temple. And since the 13th century, the monks have risen. Not at 3:31 a.m., not when they felt like it, at 3:30 a.m. In that temple, the question, do I feel like doing this today, is forbidden. It doesn't exist. Why? Because they understand the mechanics of the mind. Your brain sorts commitments into 2 boxes, reversible and irreversible. Reversible commitments are open for negotiation. Irreversible commitments just happen. When a monk takes vows, he isn't trying a new lifestyle. He is slaughtering his old identity. He isn't trying to meditate. He is a meditator. Neuroscience backs this ancient wisdom. When you make a behavior public, your primitive brain views failure as a threat to your social survival. Elias stopped making silent promises in the dark. He started making public declarations in the light. He wrote a contract. I am a person who trains for 45 minutes every day at 5 a.m. for 90 days. He signed it. He posted it. He told everyone. His partner called him dramatic. His colleagues called him intense. Good. Every doubter became fuel. The fear of public humiliation made the pain of discipline bearable. Chapter 3, The Internal War. Even with the social pressure, Elias was fighting a biological war. His body didn't care about his contract, it wanted sleep. This is where he deployed the monk's second weapon, non-negotiable timing. Every day you bleed mental energy asking the same pathetic question. When should I do this? Morning? Night? After lunch? You are burning the fuel you need to drive the car just to find the keys. Elias locked in 5 a.m. Not because he enjoyed the sunrise, but because the world was dead. No emails, no texts, no noise. He didn't choose the time for optimization. He chose it for elimination. The first week was pure suffering. His biology screamed in protest. This is necessary. You are forcing a new operating system onto old hardware. But by week 2, the resistance cracked. By day 14, his feet hit the cold floor before his brain even woke up. He realized that a fixed schedule isn't about time management. It's about removing time as a variable. When the time is fixed, your brain cannot argue with a constant. But Elias found a new trap. The time was fixed, but the activity varied. Some days he ran, some days he lifted. His brain started negotiating the what instead of the when. He had closed one door, but left a window open. Chapter 4, the single path you have been lied to. You think variety is the spice of life? In discipline, variety is the kiss of death. Every time you change the routine, you force your brain to make a micro decision. How many reps? Which chapter? Every decision is a crack in your armor, where the old lazy you can seep back in. Elias locked it down. Same warm-up, same workout, same duration. 90 days of identical execution. His friends said he was becoming a robot. They didn't understand that becoming a robot was the goal. By week 3, his mind rebelled. "This is boring," it whispered. "Switch it up." By week 4, the voice died. By week 6, he was halfway through the workout before he realized he had started. The basal ganglia had taken the wheel. He wasn't using willpower anymore. He was riding on automation. But then the ultimate test arrived. On day 35, he got sick. On day 40, he had to travel. This is the graveyard of habits. This is where perfect goes to die. But Dogen, the Zen master, taught that the gap is where the demons live. Chapter 5, the gapless flow. The all-or-nothing mentality is a lie that keeps you poor and weak. You tell yourself, if I can't do the full hour, I won't do anything. That is a gap. And in that gap, your old self is waiting to kill your progress. A river creates a canyon not through force, but through persistence. Even in a drought, the river must flow, even if it is just a trickle. If it stops, it becomes a stagnant pond. On day 40, trapped in an airport at 4 a.m., Elias didn't have a gym. He didn't have his equipment. He didn't care. He did push-ups in the handicap stall of the airport bathroom. He meditated in the taxi. It was ugly. It was imperfect. But it was continuous. This is Gyoji. The practice protects itself. People started looking at him differently. "You're obsessed," they said. "That's not healthy," they claimed. When you hear those words, smile. It means you are leaving the realm of the average. You aren't trying to be normal. You are trying to be unbreakable. Chapter 6, Pre-Solutions. Life will try to break you. Your car will die. Your kids will get sick. A crisis will hit at work. Most people face these obstacles and try to make a decision in the heat of the moment. Under stress, you will always choose comfort. You will always fold. Zen monasteries have survived wars, fires, and famine without missing a day. How? Because they do not decide in the moment. The decision was made centuries ago. If the hall burns down, we sit in the garden. No meeting required. Elias wrote down every possible consistency killer. If it rains, I run in the garage. If I'm injured, I do mobility work. If I'm hungover, I show up and do 10% of the volume. When X happens, I do Y. No thinking, no negotiating, just an execution. This removes decision fatigue. Your brain rests in the certainty that no matter what the world throws at you, the practice survives. Chapter 7, the Metamorphosis, day 90 arrived. Elias completed his cycle. But the man who finished wasn't the man who started. His friends told him, "Your discipline is actually scary." His response? "Good, because when your level of focus makes other people uncomfortable, you are finally operating correctly." Your existence shines a light on their laziness, and they hate it. They want you to slow down so they don't have to feel bad about standing still. Do not slow down. You see, consistency isn't about what you do, it's about who you become. When you apply the Gyoji System, public declaration, fixed schedule, identical action, pre-solutions, you aren't building a habit. You are scorching the earth and building a new identity. You stop being a person who tries. You become a person who is. And when that transformation is finalized, people will ask, "How do you do it?" And you will realize the answer is simple. You don't do anything. This is just who you are now. So the question is laid at your feet. Are you ready to die? Are you ready to kill the inconsistent version of yourself to give birth to the unbreakable one? The Gyoji System won't just make you better, it will make you unrecognizable. If this video woke something up inside you, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Do not miss the next step in your evolution. And right now, go to the comments. Write your public declaration. What is the one thing you will do without gaps starting tomorrow? Remember, the only consistency that matters is the kind that scares people. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.